Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and this is week 4 of On the Tube, and we're going to be talking about a couple of limited series that came out this week, and one particular show that I'm guessing will be getting more seasons, but this week seemed to be very heavy on Netflix releasing a lot of limited series. And the first one we're going to talk about is SelfMade, which is about Madam C.J. Walker. And the show, in general, it's 4 episodes. It's entertaining. Octavia Spencer gives a very strong performance, and Tiffany Haddish gives a strong performance, and there's enough in it to make it intriguing and enjoyable. I don't feel like the show digs deep enough into a lot of the themes that it deals with, but obviously this was a revolutionary woman involved in like makeup and perfume, like hair products, and she was a black woman. And her being able to become this very successful, self-made millionaire was a big deal. And she was a revolutionary person in terms of business. And the show is pretty entertaining. It has its drama, pretty honestly melodrama a lot of the time. But I feel like this show, because of the strong performances, is at least worth a watch. It was enjoyable. It's 4 episodes, so it doesn't take a whole lot to dig in. Then I also watched Tiger King, which is the latest docuseries from Netflix and about Joe Exotic. And this was ridiculous. It has energy, it has style, it has that pizzazz that's going to keep you entertained for, I think, the 7 episodes that the series ran. 6 or 7, but it goes so many different places that I did not expect something like this to go. So it was thoroughly entertaining. It was very tense. The story, which can't believe this is a true story, is weaving and just, I was shocked at episode after episode where this show went. And like Joe Exotic is this character who's larger than life. It's extremely entertaining and crazy. So it's like he really makes this show. So I would highly recommend watching Tiger King, and I heard a lot of rumors now this is becoming an actual series, dramatized series, and like Kate McKinnon's attached to it. I'd watch it. Now watch The English Game, which is a limited series that deals with the birth of football, like the Football League in England in terms of soccer and for us Americans, and really deals with classism. And through this 6-episode run, it really deals with those themes of that class warfare and being true to yourself and where you come from. And there's a decent amount of drama. It's balancing a lot of characters and subplots, and sometimes it gets a little bogged down in some of the ones that don't work as well. But the actual sports scenes are entertaining. They're well shot. And those are interesting, intense scenes. And then you get all of that drama goes along with it, all these different characters and all their subplots. Some of them work better than others. But overall, I thought it was an enjoyable little series to watch on Netflix. And then we had The Letter for the King, which is set to be this like new, like Game of Thrones-y kind of fantasy world set up. But it's from like a group of teenagers' perspectives, which is interesting. It has like David Wenham and Andy Serkis in it popping up a little bit. But overall, it's like these young actors carrying the show. And it's an interesting show. It has all those fantasy elements and has that coming of age, proving yourself kind of story. And it was thoroughly entertaining. I didn't dislike the show, but it's like it didn't have a whole lot that made it unique or special. The most unique, interesting thing is the perspective of this fantasy world from a group of teenagers. Now, the one that I really recommend that I watched this week was Unorthodox on Netflix, and this is a 4-episode limited series about a young Orthodox Jewish woman who runs away from her arranged marriage. And this is a really powerful show with a really strong central performance and really dealing with those ideas of tradition and breaking from tradition and blazing your own path. Timeless story, going famously by tradition from Fiddler on the Roof, but going all the way through this story of this young woman who's trying to take ownership over her own life and reaching for her dreams. And I really, really love this show. Highly recommend Unorthodox. It does the majority of it is in subtitles. There's parts where they do speak in English, but in general, this is a subtitled show. So just warning you for those who that might be a turnoff for, but it was really worth it. A lot of strong emotions, powerful performance, and something really special. And they did something tense and dramatic with it and emotional. Now, those were the different series that I got to watch over the past week. So, comment, let me know what you think, and let's talk about some of these shows. I always love talking movies and TV with people, so leave a comment and let's chat away. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.